Wake up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, uniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say,
I'm Johnny's Don't Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you're on a fixed income, even if it's on a sale, in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
see the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome again from Louisiana. How's everybody doing this morning? Yes, it is Taco Tuesday.
Good
Good
morning.
morning and welcome. And how are you doing today, Mark?
I'm good today.
Notice I didn't say
Yes.
Mike today. I said Mark. Good morning, Regina. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Yes, it is a beautiful sunny day for now here in Louisiana.
And I just saw we got 25% of storms coming in today. And
Every day.
Regina is coming up to see me today.
Awesome.
We're
And
gonna meet.
there's Carol. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see
Hi, honey.
y'all. Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome. And you are in our prayers and our thoughts every day. Just take it day for day. You'll
Yep.
be okay. We'll be here. We're here for you. And Robert's in the house. Friday, I'm going to steal my YouTube channel. I'm going to steal my YouTube channel.
I think it's gonna stay off of YouTube
Oh, okay.
after Friday morning.
Oh, okay.
Is the way I read it.
Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I saw a comment from Jeffrey. Where it went? Oh, and you're welcome, Jeffrey. I know we keep up in touch on Instagram. And little Debbie's in the house. And Craig, wake up. Good morning, Craig.
Morning, Greg.
Let's see here. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome, Jennifer. How are you doing? Good to see you. And Toochman. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Tooch. Be careful on that road. Don't you be texting and driving, dude. It's never Debbie's fault. It's hashtag Craig's fault. That's what it is. Come on, Craig, with the program. Let's see. Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. I was able to be in your chat a little bit yesterday before we hit the road yesterday. Claudette, hello, good morning, and welcome. It's nice to see you. You're putting some little small pieces together out of the little mystery bags you got. And Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Good morning.
Watched her yesterday. She was on with Dawn and Yarn again yesterday. Got to watch them for a little while before we left to go. We met up with Dawn yesterday. Dawn Southern Finds. And then tomorrow we're having lunch with Dawn Sharp. Let's see. And Carol. Let's see who else is here. Angie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you? No tacos for you? Me either. I don't eat that. I don't like that. So, Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome.
Good morning, Misty.
And she was also yesterday on Yarn and Teresa's channel yesterday. Michael, OMG, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. I'm going to have to do my updated videos when I get back. For some reason, it didn't let me do it unless I try it again today. We'll have to
You
try
want me
it.
to write down who it is?
Oh, no, I'm taking a picture. I use my phone and take a screenshot. But I need to work on my video because it wouldn't let me, it didn't do the music when I did that early. So photo.
Hey, Susie. Good morning.
There we go. Before it disappears. Got it. Thank you so much, Michael. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll start with This Is For You. Let me get that clip right here. Let me have it, please. I got the $.
Let him have. You got the $? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
And thank you so much, Michael. And let me get back to the chat because Jennifer got gifted, Craig got gifted, and Michael got gifted. And when you do gift, you gift out gift memberships, if you're not a member, you are eligible where YouTube picks it. We don't have any way of controlling it. But if you're not a member, you're eligible to be your own gift. And that is what happened here. So, yeah. And then Robin got a gift. And Karen got a gift. So congratulations. This is for all of you who just got gifted from Michael.
Attention, attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you, thank you.
And thank you so much, Michael. So yeah, if ever you give out memberships and it's just the way YouTube picks it, we have no control over that. You'll be surprised if you ain't a member, you get one too. You can get one. Let them have it with no problem, right? Susie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Yeah, I was surprised with that too. Ashley.
Oh,
Aw, thank y'all so much. Ashley just gifted 5 memberships. Let me get a picture of that one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the only way I can keep up with it on the video for the credits. I got to take a screenshot. So thank you so much, Ashley. And I already have it highlighted, right? Yeah. This is for you, Ashley.
The dollars, let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
And thank you so much.
that's sweet.
Hello, Susie. Yeah, it is. And Crystal, hello, good morning and welcome. I'm trying to get to the members so I can get those highlighted. Myra, hello, good morning and welcome. And thank you so much. And let's see here. Let me get to those. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Now that's Craig is a That's right. No more snoozing. You tell him, Michael. And Crystal, how are you doing? All right. So we have Willow, Norma K, Leslie M, and then we have Nicole Chambers and the Vermont Market, which I haven't seen in a while. And congratulations. Y'all just got gifted memberships from Ashley. And this.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller Channel.
And thank you so much, Ashley. And thank you. I'll look at this one. I'm celebrating it all week anyway. So, but thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Well, Jeffrey, have a good day yourself in a good, positive way, and you'll be okay. We're here for you. Yeah, we're definitely here for you if you need anything. Now I can snooze as a member on. Yeah, okay, Craig. Come on now. You got to wake up. So, Mark, what do you got going on this beautiful day today?
Well, I'm still working on my domestic goddess stuff, but Regina's coming up. She lives about 2 hours away from us. She's coming up, and apparently we're going to do some thrifting.
Awesome. And also today, if you happen to see Carol on our tin roof and Teresa, today is their birthday. Tomorrow is Mary from Two Hip Chicks and Pam Stitchett. Pam's birthday tomorrow. So we got some birthdays coming up this week. Also next week, I will be on back at home. When I get back home, I'll be busy next week because next Tuesday I'm on with the Friends Selling with Friends. And then on Thursday, I'm on at 1 o'clock with Ella, Saved Here First. And on the Thursday evening, I'm on with Tracy Cake's Coffee and Shop with the Mooleywood Squares. And yes, I went to the bin store yesterday. We met up with Dawn. I got some stuff for that show. And I'm not talking about just one either. I'm already thinking about next week's auctions. That's pretty fun, though. But today we have plans to visit with our best man, who was our best man and Robert's friend from college, and work together. And we're going to meet up with him today, hopefully. And that means another trip to New Orleans. And then tomorrow we're meeting up with Dawn Sharp. We're having some Mexican food tomorrow. A good little place up here. Old little place that's been there for years. It's called La Casa del Sol. I haven't eaten there in years. So I'm looking forward to that because they always had some good food. So we had a little conversation yesterday, and Mark and I had come to a conclusion of today's topic. For those keeping up with me, all family is currently safe. My cousin is stuck in Greece. He can't get home. Oh, no. Definitely keep y'all in thoughts and prayers. I didn't know that, but they're okay. That's a good thing. You too, Jeffrey. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our topic of the day. course, today we're going to talk. Hello, Auntie Mama. Good morning. Hello and welcome. How are you
Hi,
doing?
Anna.
Good to see you. Now, this morning I caught a little bit of your morning show. Did a tree fall on your car or something? I'm not sure if I saw that. I heard that.
What?
I'm not sure. There was a tree branch on the side of her car, and I kind of came out, I guess, after she was talking. The reason we're going to do this topic today is because, again, it has a lot to do with us being in Louisiana. But yesterday we had a conversation and we found out that Jeffrey's brother passed away. And as we were saying yesterday, this will make a great topic for today. That it's never too late to reach out and spend time with your loved ones, or even it's someone that you haven't seen in a while. Oh, it just missed it. Okay, good. Glad
Good.
to hear that one, Auntie Mama, because I wasn't sure. Yeah, Craig, time. So wake up. Drink you some coffee. And the reason we're bringing that up is because, like right now, I'm in Louisiana with Robert. We're on our vacation because we're spending time with my dad. We spent all day Saturday, and we got to go see him again yesterday after our trip from Homa. After our trip out of New Orleans, we came back and we stopped off because they wanted to have us go visit, and we were talking about having a dessert and coffee. And he wanted to give me my birthday card because he forgot to give it to me on Sunday, which is fine. So my dad made some homemade cookies. So we got to spend some time with him and Miss Shirley, my stepmother, who's going to be 97 years old next month. And we get to sit around and just listen and all the old stories. And she's still doing okay. She's got some little illnesses going on, but she's doing good. And so, yeah, the best thing is to make sure you spend time with those you love and are friends, family, whatever it may be. You just never know when you will not have that ability to spend time with them. And I have to say, it's an honor to be able to be here. And finally, after 6 years of not being near my dad and my stepmother, and we even got to spend time with my sister and my niece. So, your thoughts on that, Mark?
Uh, Absolutely. Um, I think it's fantastic that you've still got your parents.
Yeah.
Your and she may be your stepmother, but she's still a parent to you.
Yeah, because she always said when we
Remember,
first,
remember what she said? Get rid of that stuff.
yeah, well, my stepmother was having a hard time seeing. So she told me, get close to me. So I did. Oh, no, she said, you got to get rid of that stuff on your face. You don't look good with that. I said, who, not me? She said, yeah, you.
Um,
Well, she's not
last
used to
Sat
seeing me with all this. That's why.
last Saturday when I went, how can he have a week away
How
from
can
home?
he have a week from now?
Last Saturday, I went to my best friend's um, retirement party.
Uh-huh.
Now, George and I were trying to figure it out. No, I don't need a new mic. Here, I'll come over here. Let's try this. Um,
So in other words, she's
I,
saying it's never too late for Mark to get a new mic. But Mike was saying a different
excuse
mic.
me, but I mean, I've known George's daughter since she was like 8 or 9 years old. And this woman has 6 children now, and I've held everyone, most of the babies. Okay, they're 17 and 18 years old now, and his brother, mother, yeah, his mom passed. She ended up living to be 100 and I think 104 years old.
Wow.
Mama was awesome, but anyway, yeah, it
Auntie
it
Mama says, show
it
love to
was
everyone.
it was amazing to see them, and they were glad to see me too.
Well, yesterday
I
we
mean,
also went by and visited with some old friends that we met, and basically when I was in this area, when we lived in New Orleans, we used to I used to do a lot with a place called Elmwood Storage. They had all kind of things like bingo. They had storage auction units. They had the garage sale, but it was inside units that we always participated in. And so I was able to go and visit with them because they were still working there. And it was nice to get to, have some time with them a little bit yesterday. Even though they were busy, they took the time to stay with us and chit chat with us. And so that was nice. And we did visit the manager. She's like an assistant manager. and one of the guards that still works there. So he remembered me when I walked in. He said, "How are you doing? Where did the rest of half of you go?" So it was nice. And it's always nice to be able to meet and spend time if you can. You just never know when that time's not going to be able to be there for you anymore. It's very important for both, your friends, family, and or yourself. Mike. So how do y'all feel about that topic for today? Those in the chat. Have you tried connecting with someone that you haven't seen in a while, whether it's family or friends?
I saw my oldest granddaughter and my daughter on Saturday also.
Oh, wow. So yeah, it's very important because you just never know when it's going to be that time where you're not going to do that and spend time with them.
Yeah.
And every moment you can is very precious. And I believe in that. It's nice to be able to do that when you can and if you can. I know sometimes we do have social media that we can still connect, but it's totally different when you get to meet them back again in person when you have that chance.
Yeah.
You just never know when that chance is not going to be there no more. And it's something that's very important for everyone involved. Just like yesterday, it was finally nice to be able to spend time and meet with Dawn. And we went to her area and we went to a bin store, and them people know her. We got I got a good bit of stuff there. Yeah, I
And they
just
grow up quick too.
some friends this weekend. Awesome. My little cuz is all grown up. Yeah, they grow up fast. My niece is already 19 years old. Jeff said, my family doesn't know how I have a YouTube channel. Well, tell them. People know loved ones with my family always from YouTube. But that's okay. My family knows I'm on YouTube. I tell them all the time. But that's something they could be there to support you with. You never know, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
They could be there to support you in your chat, especially when you're doing all the sunsets. The way you do your videos, yeah, they could be there to support you. There's nothing wrong with that. That's one thing you want to do is not be let everybody do what you do. And like tomorrow, we're meeting up with Dawn Sharp, and then Thursday we're meeting up with our maid of honor, also a friend of Robert's that went to work together, and we haven't seen her in a long time, and so
Good morning,
hopefully
Kevin
we'll get to
Hawthorne.
we're going to spend time with her tomorrow. Kevin, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And it's not the same. You might talk on the phone or you send messages. It's just nice to be able to see them in person. Good to see you, Kevin. How are you doing today? Life with Polly. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Johnny and Mark. Everyone.
Morning.
Hope you're having a great day too. Good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, I love it when you can have that extra time to spend with, whether it be family or friends. It's all important. Let's see. So why do you have to leave YouTube? You need friends. Yeah, you do need people around you at this time. Yes, that's so true, Jennifer. That's one thing you don't. And I know it's hard. It's easier said than done because everybody deals with death in a different way. But right now, it is the most important thing to be around people and those that are loved ones and you're familiar with, even though your family may not know you do YouTube. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Morning, Glenn.
Have a safe day, Glenn. What happened? Where's Glenn? Oh, off to work. Well, don't work too hard, Glenn. Yeah, we were in La Place yesterday. Look at how many videos there are on Don't Tell Anyone About Your YouTube channel. Really? I never thought about looking at that. There's probably a lot in there. No telling with you on that one. But you know what? I'm going to check it out. Let's see what happens if I Google it. Oh, wow. There's a lot of videos on that topic. Just Think about it this way, Jeffrey. You could do those type of videos. That's cool. I need to be with my real family. YouTube is not my family. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, kick us to the curb. It's
Yeah,
all right.
put us in our misery then. Johnny is right. Almost the whole family has been wiped out of my cancer and death. 56.
I'm right there with you, Polly.
Yeah. And that's why it's important. Every moment you can, I know sometimes it's not easy, but if you have that opportunity, take it. Because again, you just never know when they're going to go away. Because my mom passed away fast. That was back in and it's hard. It's something hard to go through, but you need people around you when that happens. Not saying it's right, but there is a good number. I know, Craig. I just Googled it. I didn't even go into YouTube. And that's amazing how many videos they got on that topic. Joanne, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Why aren't you with them now? That's right. That's right. Why are you not there then? Where you at? Come on, Jeffrey. We are friends and family here. I guess he did, Jennifer.
Yeah, he told us.
Hmm? Deadhead, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. So I'm just keeping on going, right? Mark.
Yeah.
I look at it this way. I know the power of prayer is awesome. I believe in it strongly. But when it comes to if you cannot be with your physical, immediate family, I look at it this way. Since I started YouTube and I live away from my family, I have become friends and I feel like I've made a friends and family here on YouTube to the point where it's like a real friends and family. And some people you get to meet, not everybody, but when there are opportunities, I do my best to make sure I can do meet up with them if I'm in their area. That's why I do mention, look, we'll be in this area. Is there anybody that can meet up? To me, adding to the friends and family, because one thing I have to say, and I'm doing this out of when I came out as being gay to my family, they disowned me to the point where I had to align my mind to I'm going to make my friends and family for those who can support me additionally back then. And so you are relying on others, like in YouTube, that you get to know, and they do become your friends and family. They may not be your real physical biological family, but to me, I believe this is a friends and family type community, and we all do stick together. We do help each other.
And Johnny, with that said, okay, we grew up ashamed of ourselves.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
taboo.
so hey, um, this is going to be a touchy subject, I think. Being gay and knowing you're gay and keeping that away from the straight people, and they're not going to understand that. We had to, if we found somebody that we could tell our secret to,
Correct.
that we trusted. Um,
And Regina, that is well said. Thank you.
yes, Regina.
And I'm not saying this in an ugly way, but we tend to, because of the way we were raised. Yes, when I was growing up, it was great to be able to spend all that time with your family, whether what is it, a holiday, birthday, summer, whatever. But now that we're getting older and we drift apart, families do drift apart. Everybody goes and do their own thing, start a family, raise a family, whatever. But you tend to create a family bond. This is my opinion. This is what I'm feeling. When we get to do this for so long already on YouTube, you tend to build a family and friends community. Now, there are some, just like in YouTube, or if you're in some chats, where there's somebody in there that could be just like one of your family members, to the point of you like them, but you can be with them and be without them kind of thing. That's understandable. That's just like getting your real biological family. But you still tend to create that sense of someone you can talk to, someone you can trust. Yeah, there are some people you can't trust. Some people
that
you don't want to confide in, but that's just like any normal family.
that
That's
you
how I
you
look
feel
at it.
that you feel safe.
Correct. Y'all are my family, just not exactly. Yeah. I think there's time to let these go that aren't good for you. Yeah, you have to. That is so
Absolutely.
true. Yes. And you can only try so hard. You cannot make everybody feel the same way. There's no way. Actually, I spend more time with you. Exactly. We do. Amen, Ellen. Yes, right. Jen says, I feel like I made a lot of friends here. I know I'll probably never meet a girl. If when I find out where you at and we in that area, I'll let you know. I'll do my best. Consider y'all friends and family. And that's how I feel. This will be November will be 6 years I'm doing this. And it's amazing again, not everybody does stick around, but you get to meet a lot of people that, every now and then it's like, I wonder where this person went. I haven't seen them in a while. And then all of a sudden I see them in the chat. You just never know. They may be going through something. And I'm hoping that everybody knows that if they need to talk to me, they're more than welcome to get in touch with me. I will be there in any way that I can. So true, Mark. I have many friends, and yes, I have family members. Yes, it's true. And
Yep.
we just
Son,
Mark.
okay. Look,
Ta-da!
I was I was very lucky in a lot of respects. My mom didn't tell me get the hell away from me or anything like that. But there's some people. Oh, get the hell away from me. And it's like, okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Craig, for noticing my little halo. I noticed that yesterday. John, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. But I also met.
John Robert.
Yeah, that's true,
That
Jennifer.
is true.
But you know
Uh,
what? As our own self, as we learn and grow, we know who to stay away from, and we know who we can trust. And that's just the way I've seen it in the years of me being on YouTube, and it's true. Let's see. Except for Johnny and Carol reached out to me yesterday. No other people have yesterday. Hard time funeral for my brother. I understand, Jeffrey. It'll be okay. I would love to. Oh, I would too. I would love to meet you. We do some traveling, and so yeah, when we can, I'll let y'all know. I love YouTube, except family like Johnny, Robert, and Mark. Oh, extended.
thank you,
Yeah,
sweetheart.
Jeffrey, I talk to you in chat every day about whatever issues you are having each day, and we are all here for you, Jeffrey. You just may not realize it. Don't trust this one. You right about that one, Craig. Look, he even admitted it himself, y'all. That's so good, Craig. You know what, Craig? No matter what anybody says, honesty is the best policy, and you're good to go. Not.
Yep.
Also, I want to remind everybody we did not have a video go out yesterday for bingo. All the chances you will have for your bingo changing of numbers will be next Monday on the 23rd or the 30th of June. Please do not send me messages saying you would like to change your numbers because you could not find a video. Because guess what? There was no video. I'm on vacation. Only the morning shows are happening this week. But come next Monday, we will allow you to change your numbers. So you will better come on live. We will be doing a live on the 23rd and the 30th for us to have you come on in and change your numbers. Because I'm not changing numbers. I'm on vacay. And so if you send me messages, ain't happening. Just letting you know.
Ellen, I got an aunt story too. My aunt, read me the my aunt Bonnie, I loved dearly, but when I came out as gay, I got a scathing letter she would handwrite. You know, I and then a couple of years later, it took her 2 years. She called me and she said, "Mark, I don't condone your lifestyle." She said, "But you are too important and I love you too much. I need you back." And that was the beginning of rebuilding. Yeah. So,
And everybody goes through it in different ways, but
and this wasn't
it's a learning
this
situation.
and this wasn't supposed to be about being gay or any of that.
No.
It's just
It's just the importance of making time for your friends and family and loved ones. But again, we all go through different ways of dealing with it, but it all boils down to still trying to spend that time with, your loved ones. I would love to. Okay, that's what it was. Jeffrey, not everyone knows your brother passed away. That is true. That is true too. My aunt totally destroyed my cousin when she was figuring out that he was gay.
Yeah.
And just like in our lifestyle, I mean, to make our own friends and family, you create a family for yourself.
Yeah. And I not here. I mean, not the friends and family that we're talking to, but we don't live any differently than straight people.
No,
We have the same boring lives.
that is so true, Regina. Exactly. Well, Jennifer, it's that phase, and he is grieving. So, Jeffrey, just spend time with your family. Take that time and go be with them. Yeah, that's what you need right now. And I'm not saying it as an expert. I'm just saying, to me, that's what it feels like you might need. Take the time to fall asleep. All right, I have the link posted on the top of the chat if anyone would like to come on and promote your channel. Let's see. And that's right, But again, you still can have friends and family, and the lifestyle has nothing to do with friends and family. And it's all in how you build it and how you proceed it. Yeah, I know, Jennifer. That's why I'm not entertaining that right now. I know he's grieving. Yeah, that's right, Jennifer. Yeah. Yesterday I was in my old house where I grew up in. Awesome. Yeah, my dad had sold when my mom passed away. They sold the family house. Um, I have never been back in the neighborhood since. So, yesterday was an old house, and that's nice. You get to spend that little time there. Because sometimes you can't go back to that house because maybe it got sold or somebody else lives in it. I'm not being mean. I'm just starting. I know Miss Jennifer. I know Jennifer. We know. We know. The old house is where my brother used to live. Okay. So Mark, don't you have the show next week? Is the Friends and Family, right? And that's on Janine's channel. I
Yes,
already signed up for my time slot.
um, let's see, Regina today, and then I'll be on with Jen tomorrow from 11 to 1, and then we canceled the show for Sunday. I'm taking a little break.
Some R&R. R.
Um, Next Tuesday is the Friend Selling with Friends. Well, Monday, bingo. Friend Selling with Friends on Tuesday, and there you go.
And I want to ask to make sure I'll be promoting it all week. For next week on Thursday with the Moolywood Squares, because it's basically like a contest. But everything that we do in that auction, it's once a month and it's always the last Thursday of each month. It's where we do 11 rounds total. There's 5 rounds that are buy it now, $2, $4, $6, $8, or $10. And as long as you get your bids in between the time they say go and the time they say stop, you have a minute. If it's a buy now, you still want to put your price in because you can buy from everybody that's on the panel that's selling at one time. Then they have the 5 rounds that is a starting bid. Still get your bid in on that one because once you're done, you still get to buy because once you come in and once the stop signs are in, you won't be able to come in and claim anything during that time. For the starting bid goes to $2 or $4, $6, $8, or $10 is where those starting bid. And everything is a different, they pull to see what we do each round. The very last round is a mystery round where it starts at $1. And it's always fun. I've been having fun with it, and I'm getting stuff ready for that one. So yeah, come and check us out. People attach too much old lines and family memories. You know, memories, but a lot of times you just have to let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
We're not the
Just-
same people we were back
no,
then.
no.
Oh,
I do have a job making money, not on YouTube. Well, guess what, Jeffrey? That's about to change if you keep doing YouTube. Because you just did 1,000. You can get monetized if you have over 4,000 watch hours. It might be a little pocket change. Might get you a soda here and there. Jeffrey just posted a short video saying you would be on back when it's ready. That's right. That's right. That is so true. Tracy's tea time today. All right, Jeffrey. Hope everything goes well for you. And again, we got you in our thoughts and prayers. But yeah, that's a fun show, and I'm looking forward to it. Next week will be a busy week, but it's all good. I got a lot of stuff ready to go. I got to get my show stuff ready for Tuesday. Let's see here.
oh, well, there's a change. Sorry, I said that out loud.
I've been in and out of the chat, Jeffrey. I'm very sorry for your loss. Gone too soon. Stay close to your friends and family. Exactly. Yeah. We are all here for all of you. And anytime that we lose a family member, it's hard. And the best thing to do is, I know from experience, we get into that depression kind of thing. You get upset about it. Then you do these what if. You just never know. That's why it's very important, and it's never too late to spend that time with your loved ones. You do have family. You do have friends, whether it is on YouTube or in real life, blood or not. In real life, you still make your friends off of YouTube. Just think of it the same way. It's just you're not physically there with them in physically, but again, you are when they're in the chat with you. They're supporting you. And I look at it this way: that you build that community, you build that friends and family connection. I wouldn't have it any other way, especially when you don't have family near you, or if you live away from your family. Let's see. I didn't know what I would do if any of my YouTube daughters passed away. Exactly. You know, once we find out, we're here for you. It's almost like virtual hugging. You know, like you give a virtual hug to a family member, and sometimes that means a lot to somebody. You know, even if you're in the chat. It don't have to be that they are messaging you on Facebook, Instagram, or you text on your phone if you have their number. You know, even with in the chat, like Susie just said, you know, sorry for your loss. Joanne said the same thing. You know, a lot of people are saying that in the chat. And that's what we all here for. Even if we don't physically contact you in any other way, but yet we're in the chat saying that we are sorry for your loss, we're still here for you. That's the way I look at it. And it does. Yes, it does.
You have to, because the same script runs over and over and over. What if, what if, what if? So you have
And you
to
know,
have
Jennifer, I have to say this real quick. I'm very proud of you. I've known you from day one when I first started YouTube, and it's rewarding to see how you every year are still in recovery, and you're doing so well with everything you've been going through. I'm very proud of you, and there's nothing more I can say. You're doing really well, and you're keeping strong. So my friends, I'm going to be spending a lot of time with my loved ones Saturday. That's all you can do, Jeffrey. Not to mention all the help I got. Yeah, and you know that's what it is.
It was a pleasure to be part of that.
Yes, yes, yep. I'm again. I still reach out to, and I haven't heard from her. Jennifer, have you heard from Just Me, Kathy? Somebody made a comment that she was coming back, but I didn't hear anything. I try to keep up with her channel, and I've sent her a message, but she's with me, so I hope she's okay. Congratulations, Jennifer. All that hard work. I remember when I first started YouTube, there was a big ordeal in one of my morning show chats. And I know I had to stop it immediately. It was actually with you, Jennifer, and Kathy, wasn't it? I know you're going to remember that one. Come back in the chat to let everybody know. Because that's when I found out yesterday. Yeah, that's true, Jeffrey. We're here for you. Saw her in someone's live stream about 3 to 4 months ago. I heard that too, but nope, she's not messaged me and anything anymore. Yeah, I haven't heard from her either. And it's something that you think about something or you remember. Like I love remembering when I started YouTube and how many different people came through the chat. And there's some of them that just stick in your mind, and then all of a sudden they come back across your mind, and you're just like, well, where have they been? You just don't see them anymore. The fact that you keep getting out of bed is amazing. I can't imagine people lose the children. Yeah, exactly. And she's gone through it. That is awesome. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm proud of Jennifer. She's keeping it going. She's keeping strong with it, and she's making it happen. And that's a great
And
testimony
it's
right
an
there.
okay. I'm not speaking from personal experience. Well, I've not had the issue, but I have nephews. It's an everyday struggle.
Hmm.
Uh, the youngest nephew I have is 2 years clean now, and it's a struggle every day.
Patrick!
Patrick,
And Jennifer, that is the most important thing. You got to have him in your life first. God comes first. I look at it this way: every morning when I wake up, the first prayer I say is, "Thank you, God, for having me on above the ground and not under the ground." And that's all you can do, one day at a time. There used to be a sitcom on that one, wasn't there? One day at a time. Yeah, it is a daily struggle. Yeah, and you just know what
that's an
somebody's
old
going
ba-
through.
that, that's an old Baptist hymn. One day at a time, sweet Jesus.
Sing it, Mark.
Uh, no, I,
Yeah, we need to be there for each other no matter what. You just never know what somebody's going through. I also have had her two daughters that have been here for two. Well, that's right, your granddaughters. Yeah, I still was that your granddaughter with the what was it? She was
I'm not. Go ahead,
dancing.
Char.
She was dancing or something by a lake or something with the ducks or some. I can't remember the exact video, but I remember watching. Yep.
Did
Great.
you
Don't
see?
give up your day job.
Don't worry, Craig.
And that is true, Ellen. Yeah. And you got to remember, and I know sometimes we do not want to even talk about things when we're going through things, but just talking to somebody sometimes helps. Just to have somebody to have a ear, to listen, and just not say a word, just listen when somebody needs somebody to talk to. I have them both on my. Yeah, I remember watching that. It was so cute.
Hey, Robin.
Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, it means a lot when you have somebody you can turn to, and no matter who it is, we do create our own families and friends, and make sure you don't lose them by not reaching out to them. You want to make sure you spend that time with them as if you can. But the best thing to do is just reach out to them. Even look, I'm thinking about you. How are you doing? You know, and sometimes I'll send messages either through Facebook, Instagram, or my text messages if I have their home phone number or their cell phone number. I will reach out to them and say, look, I'm thinking about you. How are you doing? April, hello, good morning
Good
and
morning,
welcome. And how are you
April.
doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So, yeah, you need to take each day to the fullest when it comes to that, and don't take anything for granted. That's what I'm going to leave with that, because everybody has their own way with dealing with things. But again, we're all here to help you. And that goes with, you don't know what some if they're going through a depression. Their mental health needs to be somebody there for them. You just never know. And just being there for somebody and they know they can rely on you, it's very precious. And that's something I don't take for granted. Your final thoughts on today's topic, Mark?
I think I already shared it. I even sang, kind of.
It is too uncomfortable to call
Uncomfortable to call
text.
or text. We still have those things called pen and paper. Write a letter, mail it off, let it sit. It may be the thing that breaks the ice and gets the ball rolling. That's
That's a
true.
good one, Ellen.
Yeah.
In the great words of Diamond Dave and the boys, I live my life like there's no not tomorrow. Oh, I love that song. Yeah. But again, make sure you reach out to somebody no matter what. And it's a good thing about pen and paper. The interesting thing is, I was watching a show yesterday. I think it was one of the shows we were watching where somebody did not know how to read cursive on one of the shows we are watching. And it's like, really, you a grown man, you cannot. What's wrong with you? What happened? Oh, what it was, Robert Storage Wars, I think we were watching, and they found something in a storage unit, and he couldn't figure out what it was because he couldn't read cursive.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
no, he
okay.
couldn't
Now, I'm
read.
not. I'm not necessarily. I mean, I had one of my. I had an uncle that didn't go past fifth grade, and he couldn't read or write. But you hand that man a welder, he could outdo anybody.
Yep. Oh, I knew what it was. He couldn't read cursive, nor could he read.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone for
It's on
keeping.
your end, Patrick.
Yeah. What's wrong with Patrick?
Oh, he's wanting to know if I was sounding low again. I I've done everything that we did the other day.
I think what it is though is when he backs away is when it sounds a little lower. I think that's what it is. I had to teach my kids cursive. I remember when I was in school. I know we did learn printing first, and then we learned cursive. You know what's bad though?
Yep.
Sometimes when you can't read your own cursive handwriting, you know what? Yeah. But again, I do know how to read and write it, but son had to sign something. Did not know how to make his cursives. But that is awesome. And then I wish they would teach everybody, no matter what age they are. Yeah, I do too. Get a lapel mic. $20. Look, they all telling you about that lapel mic.
Yes, they are.
Get a little closer to the mic, Mark. Get a little closer to the
Uh,
mic.
d- Ellen wants to hear, Mark, we need to hear your words of wisdom.
I love it. Let's see. I'm waiting for it to show up in the stream here. Yeah, y'all were close, and she was always in our chats. I love watching when she would go to dumpster diving. She would do great. She would turn around and give it away to the homeless shelters, women's shelters, and all of that. Used to play games on Monday after bingo. I miss the person who used to play games on Monday after bingo. Who was that? Somebody used to play games after bingo?
Patrick, that is a different show.
We're prime time. Be careful. I miss Kathy too. Follow her dumpster. Yes. And I love how she would take the things that she would find and she would give it like to the women's shelter, the homeless shelter, and then there was one that was dressed to succeed, to success, or something like that. Where if she found clothing of certain kinds, she would bring it to them as well. So yeah, she basically anything she pulled out of the dumpster, she would give away. I don't know. I'll never forget all that Easter candy she got that she gave away to the food pantry. A desk mic would be more in your line of work. Pain, yeah.
Yeah, I have one of
Simply
those.
Dana, she's another one. I haven't seen her in a while. Yeah, she used to do. She does a lot with. She was doing TikTok, singing on TikTok. I haven't seen her in a while. She helped me. Yes, she did. So I don't know if she's going to come back with dumpster diving or not, but yeah. Oh, that's right, Dana. That's right. Duh, Simply Dana. That's right. Simply Dana was the one who did the games right after bingo. She always waited till after bingo was over with. That's right. That's who that was. Now that you say that. Thank you, Jennifer. I thought they would just Patrick was just saying Simply Dana, but that's who it was. Yeah. It was her.
Good morning, Wildflower.
Oh, I was never on Twitch. I thought it was TikTok. Yeah, it is Dana. Wildflower, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? But yeah, she used to do it right after bingo. Yep. She used to do like word games and different things like that. But I thought that was when we were doing it on Tuesdays. I think it was when we used to do it on Tuesday. Either doesn't matter. Either day, it was her. Yeah, Twitch. It is Twitch. Okay. I don't remember being on Twitch. Unless she was doing her videos and she would send me the links and I would watch it that way. But I never signed up for it. Yeah, the games were on YouTube. Yeah. Her singing was on that other one. Because she used to sing different songs and put them up. I know she did it a couple of times on her YouTube channel, but then she got it to where she couldn't do it no more, so she did it on the other one, on Twitch. She did sing on Twitch, yeah. That's why I knew that, but YouTube was all games that she played. And it was just for fun. And I think, is it Have At It that does games now? If I remember correctly, I think it is Have At It does games on her channel.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know. Well, everybody, it's getting to that time. And if you would like to come on after the show is over, you're more than welcome to join us after the show. The link is at the top of the chat. Don't forget to check out all these channels. Don't forget, I believe today, Dawn and Teresa and them have their crafting video live tonight. And don't forget, tomorrow will be No Hump Day, but we will still have our morning show. Also, don't forget, if you want to be part of a great topic for the shows, you're more than welcome to send me ideas, and we'll turn it into a topic for the next morning show, as long as it's before a good time for us to be able to talk about it. As well as, don't forget, Friday is Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? I do have some people who sent me in links. Please do me a favor and send those links in, because I will not have anything to share off of my side, but I do have others who already sent me those links. You can send multiples, not just one or two. You're more than welcome to send me those, and I'll have them ready for this Friday coming. I see some bingo numbers that are on channel. I do. Yeah, she does bingo as well. Yeah, I think she does both. She kind of rotates, but I know last Monday, not yesterday, but the Monday before that, she did bingo right after we did. She usually does it right after we end our bingo. So as I say before in each and every show, Mark, is there anything you want to do before we close out the show, or say anything before we close out the show?
Thank you, friends and family.
And as I say before in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out, and y'all come back. Now, you hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man.